Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on and do a quick little makeup look that you can easily take into your Valentine's Day. So we're going to get started. So first we're going to get started with our base face. So first thing you want to come in with is your color correcting tinted moisturizer, and this is just going to help cancel out any redness, give you a nice base, and it helps just give that like blank canvas to work with. It's always been said that it's like your skin but better. Everybody I know who uses it falls in love with it. If you are looking for a little bit more coverage, you can either put any trouble spots that you have and cover it with a concealer, or you can come in with our foundation. It is the same cream type formula, but it is a heavy coverage. So with the CCTM, you can really work on how much coverage you get based on either layering it and building it up, or if you choose, you can go in with your hands to give it a lighter coverage, or if you want a thicker coverage, go in with a brush like this and stipple it into your face, just like that. And you see how it just kind of gave me that even blank canvas to start working with. So next we're going to go in with our Pearlizer. I just take some and put it on the lid. This container will last you about a year, if not more. It's part of our foundation line, but it gives you that nice like J-Lo glow that everybody goes for. So I take a flat brush that just fell. So I take that flat brush and I just take it like this and I come down my nose with it. You can already see just the difference. Look at that glow, okay? I go on my under eyes to brighten it, and then I come up my cheekbone. Just like that. And it blends in seamlessly. Okay, you're not going to have any harsh lines from this. Do the same on this side. Because it is our cream formula, it does have our anti-aging skincare in it, just like our concealer, foundation, CCTM. All of those base face products that we have covered so far, I go on my Cupid's bow, take a little bit, and I go in my brow bone on both sides. And then lastly, I just kind of give my forehead a little bit of a highlight. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is take our BlushSense, and a little bit goes a very long way. You need about that much. I wouldn't even call that a pea-sized drop. And you're going to take it and dab it into your skin going up. And then I take my little blush brush and just stipple it in. See how beautiful that is? So our BlushSense is a cream product, so it is anti-aging, and it just blends so well. You only need about half a pump. So our little BlushSense container lasts a super long time because of how pigmented it is. Make sure it is all blended here. And that gives us our base face. If you are someone who likes to come in with a little bit of a bronzing, or if you're someone who likes to add that contour, that would be the next step. You can put some bronzing here, or if you wanted to go in with a bronze instead of a blush, you are more than welcome to do that also. But that just gives you a nice warm up to your face. I get extremely pale in the winter, so I don't necessarily need that. In the summer, I will work more on bronzing to show you how to do that. Okay, so next we're going to go in with our brows. I have to grab my little mirror here to help me. And with our brows, you have a few options. You can do our brow gel, which is a clear liquid. It has a little spoolie and you can go like that. When the gel dries, it holds those brows into place. Another option you have is using our ShadowSense, and you can just use that with an angled brush, go in and fill in your brows anywhere you need to. And the option that I use is our brow building cream. So what I do is I go in and I flick my eyebrows up. The brow building cream comes with an angled brush with a spoolie on the end. So I'm going to take that product and I'm just going to put the teeniest bit onto my angled brush. And then this part I'm going to have to go into the mirror for. But I go right underneath and line that underneath. And I start a little ways in on the top and then line the top. And then I'll show you the next step. I do this very light-handed because even though I use Blonde Taupe, or I could also use Mocha Java if I want to do the ShadowSense route, I have very, very light brows in the realm of colors they could be. So now that I have lined that top and that bottom, I'm going to take my angled brush and go in sideways and just kind of brush it across. I'm holding my mirror lower, that way you guys can kind of see me working this product into my brow. But it gives my brow a more defined look. You can see it without it and with it. And while I don't necessarily have to have this in my daily routine, here somewhere. In my daily routine, I do not do this, but if I am going out or it's a special event or anything like that, I do like to use my brow cream because I have thick brows, but they are sparse in the sense of I have a lot of light hairs in my brow, so they look almost patchy and they just need that fill in. So I'm going to come in on the other side, do the same thing. And then I have my completed brows. Next, I am going to go in with my eyeliner. So we have two options for eyeliner. We have liquid and we have pencils. I love pencils. That is what I use. If I am doing like a wing on my look or something like that, I will actually go in and use a ShadowSense instead of the liquid liner. And that's just because I don't use it often enough to justify getting a liquid liner. I would much rather use a ShadowSense that I can use in multiple ways and have multiple colors of. So I'm going to go in with my eyeliners. I use my white on my bottom and I use my black on my top. I do like to tight line my eyes. So I'm just going to take my mirror here and go in on that top. Okay. And then I'm going to go in on my bottom. So if you can no longer get the white eyeliner pencil because it is limited edition, an option that I used before this came out was taking my Snow ShadowSense and using that in my waterline. If you have very watery eyes or anything like that, then what you need to do is take a paper towel, Kleenex, cloth, whatever you have, and actually dry that waterline. I have relatively dry eyes because I wear contacts, so I don't have to worry about that waterline actually bleeding my eyeliner off before it dries, because this eyeliner glides on super duper smooth, but once it dries it stays in place. So coming closer here, you can see this eye versus this eye so far. I'm gonna jump off camera and do this side and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have one eye done. I'm gonna show you how to achieve the same look on this eye. Let me zoom in a little bit. So we're gonna do this eye look on this side. I take my little piece of tape and I run it right where my lids meet. And then I'm going to go in with Rustic Brown. And I'm going to put some right there in the corner where the tape meets my eyelid. I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to pat it in to that outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to kind of go into my crease here. Okay. So then I'm going to go in with rose gold glitter. And with glitters, I like just taking it directly on my finger and patting it into my lid. This helps me control where the pigment is going, but also I feel like it helps really keep that glitter on your eye. So you may wonder why I did one eye and then I'm coming in and doing the other eye. So our eyeshadows are cream to powder, and once they dry, they are smudge proof, budge proof, water resistant, and so I like doing one eye at a time. That way I don't have to worry about trying to blend. So next I'm going to go in with Snow. I'm going to put a dab right there in the corner. And then I'm going to take my ring finger, because it is the lightest touch, and blend it into that corner. And that just gives your eyes a nice bright look. So now we can remove this piece of tape. And you see it kept that nice line for us. If you do need to clean up that line at all, you can easily use your CCTM, your foundation, your concealer, whatever it is that's easiest for you. You can also take a ShadowSense that is similar in color to your skin tone and pull that up. So lastly, I'm going to take that brush that I did the Rustic Brown with and blended it, and I'm just going to pull that on my under eye. So that way it's not as harsh of a line from where the tape was. and then it blends down into my eye. So I did that over here too. I just take it and go like that. And it pulls that look down. So you can see the product that I have on currently. Once it dries, it, like I said, is going to stay in place. It's not going to go anywhere. So let's do our lashes. I will most likely do one eye on camera and the other eye off, just because it's easier and saves us a little bit of time. Okay guys, mascara time. So I use the waterproof black and I use our primer. These you would like to warm up before use because it does have wax in it, and it just makes the process a lot smoother and it glides right on. So I'm going to start with my primer. I'm going to go in on my upper lashes and just get these primer coating them. I usually bring it up to my lashes and then just blink and kind of change my angle and positioning. That way each of my lashes are coated. And the reason why I highly recommend using a primer is because this lengthens your lashes, it conditions your lashes, and it adds for a smooth application of your mascara. Our mascara and our primer have something called Capixyl in it, and Capixyl is actually shown to grow your lashes by 47%, okay, in a month of using these products consistently. I know I said I was probably going to do this other side off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and get my primer on. And it is super easy to tell whether you got your lashes coated or not, because our primer is a pale taupey type color. So it definitely is easy to spot. Okay, so now we have our primer on all of our lashes. I only do the uppers. You are more than welcome to do the lowers. That is just a personal choice of mine. So I'm going to go in with my waterproof black mascara. We also have non-waterproof. It has a little bit of a different wand, and a lot of people I know like to do both. And they do the non-waterproof first on their lashes and do a coat of that after the primer, and then come back in with the waterproof to add that volume, because the wand on the non-waterproof adds a little bit more length in your lashes look wise, and the waterproof adds a little bit more volume. So I go in about 3 different times on my uppers to give them that dramatic full effect. And then I'm going to take it and go on my lower lashes here and just kind of flick the product on. You don't need a ton on your lower lashes. You just need enough where they are kind of seen. So let me show you without mascara and with mascara. So So let me finish this eye. Okay, so I have my mascara done. Now we're going to focus on lips. So you have a few options for your lip look. You can do something simple like a tinted lip balm. You can do a gloss, or you can use our long-lasting LipSense. So I'm going to do probably a more neutral lip look because I'm just home for the day. But if you want to do something bright, pull out a red, pull out a nice bright pink, whatever it is your heart desires. I think I'm going to go in with my Praline Rose as my LipSense color and then seal it in with my Sagittarius Sign Gloss. So for LipSense, first of all, we shake, 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 shake it up. We're going to apply 3 thin layers to our lips, all moving in the same direction. Let it dry, and then seal it in with the gloss of choice. Once that gloss is on, it is sealed in. You can reapply gloss throughout the day. Apply different colored glosses to change up your look, or if you just want a color of your LipSense, you can use something like Glossy Gloss, which is a clear glossy look, or you can apply our Satin Matte Gloss, which gives you that matte finish on your lips. So here is my finished look. Thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all later.